What's up, guys? Let's talk about the Tuesday weekly MHA CCG tournament that was hosted by Carta Magica. There was about 40 players that joined, and we got 2 undefeated characters. As you can see, here is All Might the Third and Eraserhead, but we do have a top 16 lineup of every hero basically that ever existed. So basically, all the heroes are seeing play, and we're seeing many heroes topping. But right now, it's been consistent now. Eraserhead's been on the top. All Might the Third is obviously a really strong character as well. But yeah, there was 3 All Mights at the top 16. Kirishima, 2 of them. There was only 1 Eraserhead, 1 Tokoyami, Fumikage, 2 Jiros, 3 Numus, 2 Urakas, 1 Shigaraki, 2 Asui, and 3 other decks. And yeah, that was the lineup for the top 16. Let's go through and look at the actual undefeated decks. We call them first and second, but they're really undefeated in this video. So let's go through these decks really quickly. We'll start with the Eraserhead, and then we'll see the All Might. So let's jump right in. Alright, guys, here's number 2. It went to Eraserhead Void. That was piloted by Dennis Manyagi. Amazing deck. He ran 17 attacks, 29 foundations, and 6 actions. So really cool ratios. Obviously, Eraserhead was the pilot, and then he had Hardened Jab at 4, Recipro Extend at 4, Recipro Burst at only 3. I don't know why I have 4 here. It was only 3 actually. Flying Thruster Kick at 3. And then Grasping Tape Toss at 3 as well. So that was his lineup. Interesting, very interesting. Obviously, amazing attacks. All of them are kicks, besides the jab and the throw here. But yeah, so there was obviously a very keen strategy that he went with. Coordinate effort at 4 for his foundation. Hardened at 4. Amazing card, very offensive and defensive as well. Mediator, destroy your rival's attack, gets -3 speed. If you've played an action card this turn, you draw a card. So it's really good if you play a lot of action cards, but you cannot use it while it's committed, which sucks. Night Watch, response, remove it, and remove 1 action card from your discard pile. After your rival plays a non-character enhance, cancel it. So that's actually really nice, because you get to choose, you get to wait for the opponent to use the enhance, and then you cancel that enhance. So you get to choose so you get exactly the enhance you want to cancel. You choose it. So that's a freaking insane card, and it's unique. Erase, and that makes sense why he would run 2 extra action cards, maybe to remove those instead of his erases. Obviously 4 erases, 2 of the plus ultras, insanely defensive card. Tape at 4, you can flip it to change the attack zone to mid, or you can flip it if the attack zone is in mid to -2 speed. Think fast, only a 1, probably because it's unique and he didn't really use it that much. Commit 1 foundation, change the zone of your attack. If the zone of the attack has been changed, gets +1 speed, +1 damage. So that's really easy. I mean, if you're Sarah, obviously this is free damage and speed, but it's a little hard in any other way. So, but obviously if you have tape, you can change the zone of the attack. Makes sense. Heroic Lineage, really offensive and defensive card, amazingly good. Gotcha. After this card is committed during the enhanced step, this card gets +1, or this attack gets +1 or -1 speed, playable while committed. So really cool. So that's his main deck. Really nice to see. Actually topped. Pretty simple, and I'm not sure what the strategy here was, but probably just attack a lot early. Maybe he was super aggressive. But yeah, it looks like he has a lot of defensive options as well. So maybe he actually went for the long game. I'm not sure. I wish I could look into that a lot more. Maybe have a talk with him. Here's a side deck actually. Grasping Tape Toss and an extra 1. 3 Fulfill My Duty. This is a really strong card. 1 Ejiro Kirishima, and 4 Hardened Chop, and 1 Resistance. So maybe he could have switched out this deck into maybe a Kirishima deck, kind of. Maybe removed a little bit of the kicks. Probably the Flying Thruster kicks or something, to add and change it into Kirishima. I don't know when did that happen, but yeah, very cool deck, very nice. I love Void. Void obviously is a really good symbol, and yeah. Alright, guys, here we are. Wesley Bittner took first tournament hosted by Carta Magica for 𝐿𝐻𝐴 𝐶𝐐G. Obviously, this guy was running good with his All Might, and he did wonders. So let's go through the deck. He ran exactly 18 attacks and 32 foundations. Very typical 50 card deck. So let's go through his special foundations and attacks. Obviously, he was running really strong stuff like Texas Smash, amazing card. I mean, this card is so good. You need for sure 4 off in most decks. 1 for all calling, insane card, really strong if you have it. I mean, why would you not add it in a punch deck? A reverse throw lends you some momentum, and combos okay with all its other cards like setup strike and stuff. Setup strike is really insane. It's really good. I mean, this card's insane. I wish it had more speed, or I don't know, there's something about it that feels weak, but it's actually insane. It's so strong. Hardened jab, amazing. Like with the best attack, the best punch in the game, hands down for me. Adds to your hand and then builds your foundation. Insane. For his foundations, I mean, so the attacks are pretty regular. Nothing's flashy here. Not like there's a crazy strategy. It seems like here. Just 2 of the 1 for all, hoping maybe he will see 1 in a game. And now for the foundation, it can be fixed at 4. You're so obvious at 2. I like that ratio. Manly Passionate Guy at 4. I love that card. Bonds of Friendship. And okay. Note taking at 4. Passing the torch at 2. Destined for Success at 4. Specialist of Sound at 4. And just for the kiss, he leaves 1 kiss. Recovery Girl's kiss. Honestly, this is pretty cool. I really like the ratios and how he ran the deck. And I'm really happy to see this deck taking this tournament. This is insane, really nice. Nothing really insane. I mean, Specialist Sound obviously is an insane card. So good. You get to just -3 speed with a commit, so you can keep it on the field. Destined for mainstream success. You always call attack, and you just secure so much knowledge, or you +1 so easily. Note taking is pretty nice. Manly Passion Guy, the best card in the game. The best foundation in the game, hands down. Passing the torch, insanely good gains. You're so obvious. I mean, the only bad thing about You're So Obvious is it's a 4. Besides that, it's so good. It saves you so well. And then for his extra deck, it was just Hardened Shop at 4. Planning ahead, interesting. I wonder what he would sub this out for. Maybe for the Recovery Girl, obviously. And Capture Evildoer. So that was his deck. Interesting. Yeah, so that's the first person, Wesley Bittner. All My Third good deck. Let's go to the... Yeah, that's it, really.